The Sig Pi Rangers against Pelvic Thrusters. What's up, guys? Keith from Sig Pi Rangers coming in with another war recap from 12/4/2016. Rangers square off against Pelvic Thrusters. With a name like that, you gotta go for the W. 28-23 victory, 94.2 total destruction for the Rangers, 81.3 for the Thrusters. They started out not very strong. I think they got like 9 stars early on using like 6 or 7 attacks. And then we really kicked it in and got like 23 stars in the first 12 or 14 hours. And they didn't really do much until the last hour. And in the last hour they got like 10 stars, but so they were at 13-28 in like the last hour of war. We came in really strong. Myself and the little dude getting the 6-pack. Big dude Jack, Volcathos, and Sedmac, Marcus, getting 100%. Volcathos dipping down. They had a Town Hall 7 that looked like a Town Hall 5. And Marcus taking out a Town Hall 8 for us to help clean up. Breakdown was 110. 2 7s, 2 8s against our 2 5s, or 2 6s, and 8, and the rest 9s, and Dude to Town Hall 10. But let's get into it. Starting off with Dude on number 2. Kind of actually a really weird base. I think you see a lot more of these in Town Hall 10. But comes in with a Queen Walk from the bottom, gets the CC lure. Looks like he got a giant bomb. Queen actually goes down pretty quick here, so he freaks out, drops the Queen ability. The healers are not within that rage, but they're now, and they quickly latch onto the Golem, and the Queen gets taken out. That's the problem. But he starts off, he gets his Golem up top, and Valkyries, they kind of go around the outside. But a King and a bunch of Wizzies are hanging out. Decent sized group of Valkyries are in the core. Would have been a lot nicer to have a couple more. But I'm not sure if a heal in there would have saved him. But it doesn't matter. He's still got his King up. Still got the ability. Clutch heal right there to make sure the Wizzies get it, but they get blown up anyway. A couple of Valks helping out, getting the walls down. Wizzies taking out the Tesla. Wizzies and Archers are on the outside for cleanup. The Golem is still just walking around, but a 3-star is a 3-star with a swag poison. That is a key thing to remember, guys. Heroes, no matter what level they are worth around 25 troop space, 25 or 26. I'm not sure if they'll keep a healer aggro over a P.E.K.K.A, but they will lose it to a Golem. A Golem will steal aggro from your healers and ruin a Queen Walk. So, food for thought. Next time you're doing a Queen Walk, use some Giants. Don't use a Golem. As me coming in on number 3, there is a whole bunch of exposed defenses. I mean, there's no air targeting anywhere around there. I sent in 2 just to make sure I got them, and it ended up working out. Didn't quite get these mortars, but I got the CC lure. Everything targeted air, which was nice. If there had been a balloons, I think this would have went a little worse. I got a minion and an archer to funnel. Well, archers mainly for the anchor. Take this times 2. Just wanted to get that witch outside the wall. Start my golems. Queen and king with a couple of Wizzies to help finish that funnel and take out that witch. Quad quake all the way to the core, exposing the queen. Golem's just doing a little bit of tanking. Valkyries, unfortunately, went around the outside. Got a couple inside. Just trickling in hogs, feeling where they're best placed. And then I saw there was a couple of them, including, and then I just dropped that heal because I figured there'd be some bombs, which there were, and the bomb tower. Now there's no more defenses, and this base is wrecked. Pretty convincing finish. Govaho for the win. Alright. Number 4 coming in. I think this is called a variation of the turtle base, because it kind of looks like a shell, and its little legs and a head and a tail or something. Get the CC lure. Probably could have done it with a giant, but I was afraid it was going to go to this cannon. So used the 2 hogs, wasted 10 camp space, whatever. Got a nice anchor out here. All the troops are exposed. Going with really wide funnel with my golems. King and queen, couple of whizzies take out these defenses. Then I get the quad quake into the center. Here come the Valks. I'm glad my queen didn't walk too far, because this whizzy tower might have done some damage. Start trickling in some hogs. My plan was to kind of have them go counterclockwise around, and then I freaked out and didn't press the right button and dropped a heel outside the base for the swag, which makes this attack a lot less convincing. A heel on these hogs would have just had it. But because my king is pretty high and my queen's pretty high, and I still have Golemite tanking, Whizzies around the bottom, still have the ability. Luckily, my queen targeted that cannon first before the storage. She's able to use the ability and finish off the attack. Not the best attack I've ever seen, especially with the swag heel on the outside, but 3 stars, a 3-star. We had some issues with this base. We'll come back to that. Jack coming in on number 6. It's a, what should you call it, a pinwheel, cyclone, spiral, whatever base. Maurice actually did the attack, this exact attack right before, but he's only got level 2 golems and level 2 Valks, so not the best, and then lower heroes. But get the giant funnel, or giant lure, and then the anchor to get all the CC out. Whizzies the funnel, queen and king, with the quad quake to get all the way to the core. There's a quad Tesla farm in there. Might have been a little early on those Valks, but that Whizzy was doing some work. Also, Jack's level 6 wizards are for the win. Maurice dropped a heal about right now. Jack waits just a hair and gets the heal in the core for that quad Tesla farm. Start with the hogs. Also, Maurice's attack kind of pilfered in a couple of hogs, and they just died out near the end, leaving these 3 towers. Knew the bomb tower was coming up. Probably should have healed a little bit earlier. But you got almost dead Valks here, and a couple more hogs. So you drop that last heal just to get all those troops up to full. And with that grip of hogs, you're good to go. Got some Whizzies working around the outside, archers. Used an extra archer. Oh, there she is. There's the last archer taking down the outside. Builder hut, very key. Don't want to get a 99%. Hogs and a Golemite and a Whizzy working the ring. Wizards working the other side. Valk and the queen. Swag ability. That's wrecked. Very nice 3-star. Go-va-ho once again. You don't need a lot of Valks. I mean, 8. It's pretty nice. Alright, Marcus dipping down on a Town Hall 8. Still got to take it serious. Marcus, I don't know if you're watching, but anybody, Quad Quake can cover 7 tiles or 7 walls. So this is 5. And then, so that's 5 to there. And you could have just quad quaked right there and gone in a little bit more of an angle, and then dropped all your troops, and you would have got all the way to the core, and there would be no chance of going around this ring. So get into it. Very nice work, not just dropping all your wizards. I would drop a couple for either more witches or a bunch of hogs. Because dropping wizards in groups of 5, you might as well drop a giant and then like 2 or 3 wizards behind. But a 3-star is a 3-star. I'm not going to argue with the technique. Don't sweat the technique. That's what it is. So you got the golem working around the ring with a P.E.K.K.A, witch, and a couple of wizards. P.E.K.K.A, CC P.E.K.K.A with the witch and the wizards behind. Queen working the core. Unpopped Golem. Double giants in the core. 3 giant bombs in the core with the bomb tower. Nice work on those outside buildings with the archers. Very good. We're getting there, guys. That's what I like to see. Little dude's first attack of a 6-pack. I mean, weird base, low defenses for Town Hall 8. Exposed King. 2 or 3. Yeah, 2. Baby dragons. I mean, I don't know why people do that. That does the same amount of damage as 1 baby dragon because they're not raged. I mean, it's kind of, maybe they were hoping 1 dies and then they rage, but starts his hog attack from the top after dropping those dragons. King behind. I don't know where he was going with that wall, but Hog's just working the ring. Got his last heal, trying to make a Tesla farm up here, but level 4 Hogs just can't be stopped. And level 6s. Everything working the ring. Solid attack. Dude's patented Dragon Hoe. Dude's second attack. This is really similar to 7, but this is a Town Hall 7 version. Bunch of builders huts on the corners. Gets the lure. Again with the double baby drag. Make sure they're completely out of the way. Wizzy's down. I think he did this attack first. So we learned from this one you don't need the Wizzies. Gets the Hogs going in. Bunch of heals. Might have been a little premature, but like I said, don't sweat the technique if it's a 3-star. Valk's in the CC, I guess, for cleanup. Because it's a Town Hall 7. I don't know if he lost a single hog. Plenty of troops left up. Town Hall 7 gets wrecked. 2 poisons left in. Bullcathos, this is his first and only attack. I don't know if he was really busy or something like that. We were thinking one of our Town Hall 5s probably could have taken this. But until they're 6 or 7 or something like that with that heal spell, it's going to be kind of tough for them to do this. But he has his golems and P.E.K.K.A.s, drops everything he's got, swags the spells, because this guy's basically a weird base. I mean, that kind of makes it seem like this is not engineered, but a scout base, or if you start a modder. I'm not calling them modders, but having a base like that is a little sketchy. But anyway, let's get into the 2 stars. The dude coming in on number 1, big 82%. Like, this is nothing to scoff at. I mean, that's a lot of mid-range Town Hall 10. Most of the Archer Towers are at least, I think that's level 10. And then level 3 X-Bows, 2 of them. Wizard Towers all maxed. Cannon's not maxed, but still pretty high. Gets his golems in. Couple of hogs with his Valks to trickle in. The rest of his Valks make sure they get in there. He's got his jump and a heal to make sure they get into that core. Couple of hogs following behind. At this point, he's out of spells because he's got that last heal down to make sure he gets that Inferno Tower. Queen's doing some work. Plenty of Valks left up. I mean, that's all we're going for is the 2-star. Any percentage other than that is just benefit. So he's does a pretty good job. Archer Tower gets left up. Golemite doing some work in there. He's got a couple of Valks going around the outside. That helps out. Wizzy working the ring down there. Very convincing. Great work. 82%. I don't know what the heck his queen was doing there. That's the way to do it. That's go Vaho once again. You get Town Hall 2, mid-range Town Hall 9, high Town Hall 9, and a Town Hall 10. Alright, this base isn't super tough. It's basically a condensed version of an anti 3-star. but what are you gonna do? I left, and Jacqueline and I didn't get a chance to discuss what to do on it, so she's just freestyling it. Great poison, very early to make sure that it gets all those troops. That witch kind of stinks being left out there. It starts a golem, second golem. She was commenting. She normally brings 3 golems to the to an attack. Only used 2 this time. Gets her jump spell down. Don't know why she put a skelly spell there, but because of her heroes, and she gets the 2-star. Witches around the outside, that kind of stinks. But a couple archers working the outside. I think there's a free building here with minions or something like that. Definitely a tough base for witches. I think there were double giants right here. Ridge attacked, then Maurice attacked. I tried a weird Govalalo, and it just didn't pan out. My heroes are just not high enough. Not bad, scaring the 2-star. And that's it. That's all the attacks. Great war. Nice work, guys, attacking on the weekend. I don't know how busy everybody is, but really appreciate the attacks. We're coming along. I think if you guys look into, and dude was saying he's getting bowlers pretty soon, so let's definitely get some of those in the CCs and try some just bowler attacks. YouTube them. Plenty of things out there. They're pretty much used in almost every attack these days. I'll be watching YouTube like, ooh, new attack, bowler avalanche, or golem avalanche, and P.E.K.K.A smash and stuff like that. You're like, oh, okay, sweet. Healers, P.E.K.K.A s. You're waiting, and all of a sudden the CC comes out and it's 6 bowlers, and you're like, I don't have those, so I guess this is basically useless. But hopefully we're having those soon. Try some friendly challenges. Just try some stuff out. I mean, throw up a friendly challenge. I'll keep putting them up. Feel free to attack any of the bases. I'll have Jack throw them out too, so you got high, mid, and low Town Hall 9s to attack. And dude will keep throwing his base out. The benefit too is if you throw your base into the mix, you can, and somebody attacks you in the friendly challenge, you can see where there's, weak points in your base, and somebody else can point that out by, exploiting those, and you can make rearrangements. I definitely check out changing some of our bases. Ridge, you've had this one that I got 3-starred on a while ago for a while. Marcus just changed his. That's kind of an old style base. People are probably going to 3-star that pretty often. Just YouTube. If you see some of these war recaps from that CWL league, if somebody shows it getting 3-starred, pause that video before they start attacking and take that one. That's what I did on Maurice, because I'm not super creative. I don't have a lot of time to pick and put walls down. I tried on Keith, and I mean, we're not getting 3-starred, but I mean, just take your time, try some stuff out. But as always, we'll see you next war. Keep clashing. Have a good one.